Okay, another trigonometric functions. Video part 6, y equal sine x plus cosine 2x. Okay, first, as usual, we check if, let's say this is f of x first, if f of x plus 2 pi equal f of x or not. It's sine x plus 2 pi instead of x, also plus cosine 2 instead of x, x plus 2 pi, which is equal to sine x, because sine 2 pi plus cosine, it's 2x plus 4 pi, cosine periodic average to get pi also, we take the 4 pi, so it's sine x plus cosine 2x, and it's back to f of x. Then we study its periodic average to get pi, all these functions, so we study just the behavior from 0 to 2 pi. Sometimes, okay, sometimes you can see in some books or some solutions that they take it, for example, from minus pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2, right? Okay, this is 2 pi also. This is 2 pi. It's the same. It's a period from 0 to 2 pi, or from negative pi before 0 to negative half pi before 0. So pi over 2 before 0 to pi over 2 before 2 pi, which is 3 pi over 2. It should be 2 pi, right? It should be the domain 2 whole pi, period, one whole period. Okay, let me take this and I will show you, sorry, what is the difference between if we did this or that. I will do this one, right? So let's first start in the endpoints. It's f of minus pi over 2 is equal to what? It's sine minus pi over 2 plus cosine 2 times minus pi over 2, it's minus pi, right? Which is equal sine negative half negative pi over 2, it's minus 1. Cosine negative pi, it's also minus 1, so the answer is going to be minus 2. F of 3 pi over 2 as well is the same, right? Because negative pi over 2 is the same place as 3 pi over 2, okay? This is if x is this, how much is y? Y is this, how much is x? We can do the x-intercept, means if x is 0, what happens to y? If y equals 0, what happens to x? Whatever. And this is just to make sure the curve passes through the correct points. Okay, let's say if x, the easiest thing is if x equals 0, what is y? If x equals 0, we have sine 0, which is 0, plus 2 plus cosine 2 times 0, also 0, which is 1, so it's 1. So that point is 0, 1, passes through the point 0, 1. If y equals 0, we need to work more, because we need to change the sine to cosine and whatever, etc. It takes a bit of time, so let's leave it for now. Now we have to do the derivative. After all that, we go for the derivative. What is the derivative of or let me do it. Let me do the x-intercept, right? If y equals 0, this means that sine x, right, plus cosine 2x is equal to 0. That's great. Sine x, cosine 2x, what can we do instead of cosine x? Or cosine 2x is equal to what, actually, right? We can say that cosine sine square x is equal to 1 minus cosine 2x divided by 2, or we cross product here, right? This is sine square x, right? So 1 minus cosine 2x is equal to 2 sine square x. So cosine 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square x. So instead of cosine 2x, I can substitute. This is cosine 2x, right? Cosine 2x is equal 1 minus sine. So sine x, leave it. Sine x, leave it. Plus 1 minus 2 sine square x equal to 0. Let me multiply with minus. It's 2 sine square x minus sine x plus 1 equal to 0. It's not plus 1, it's minus 1. I multiplied all terms by minus, right? So equal to 0. Then what? Then we factorize, or we find the roots by delta, whatever. Here is simple to factorize. So 2 sine x plus 1 into sine x minus 1, right, is equal to 0. Here I will not solve. We take this equal to 0. This means sine x is equal to minus half, and we continue solving for the correct x is here, and sine x is equal to 1 also. We got what? We got x equal minus pi over 6, x equal pi over 2, and x equal or x equal 7 pi divided by 6. That's great. That's great. We have all these points. We have to worry about all these points. If y is 0, x is all these points. Let's leave them for now, and we go to the derivative directly. To the derivative. Y, again, it's sine x plus cosine 2x, right? It's sine x plus cosine 2x. We need to find the derivative. What is the derivative of sine x? It's cosine x. And what is the derivative of cosine 2x? It's minus 2 sine 2x, right? If we changed to sine 2x, we can change it to 2 sine x cosine x, right? So it's cosine x minus 2. This is 2, we leave it 2, and this is 2 sine x cosine x times 2. It's 4 sine x cosine x. We take cosine x common, into 1 minus 4 sine x, and by taking this derivative equal to 0, we have either cosine x equal to 0. Cosine x equal to 0 means cosine x equal cosine pi over 2, right? Cosine x equal cosine pi over 2, and x is equal to what in this case? X is equal to either pi over 2 plus 2k pi, taking k 0, so we will have x equal to pi over 2, right? This is one of the critical points. Or x equal minus pi over 2 plus 2k pi. This means x is minus pi over 2. It's a critical point. It's an endpoint because I took already the domain from minus pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2. So this one is the same 3 pi over 2. If adding instead of k we put 1, this will be 3 pi over 2. The same. All right, let's do the other one. 1 minus 4 sine x equal 0 gives us that sine x is equal to 1 over 4. This means okay, we need a calculator, changing to radian for sure. X will be equal to approximately 0.25. It's 0.25 something. So radian, right? Or we have two cases to be considered because it's pi minus if sine x equal 1 over 4, right? We have theta and sine pi minus theta. So x equal 2.9 radian. Okay, two cases to be considered over here, right? Because if we do 3.14 minus 0.25, we got this one. Also, these points we have to keep in mind. So those are important points. And now we go to the table of variations. Table of variations, I think so we need another video. Let me stop this video here and do the table of variation and the graph in another video.